hope you're looking forward to it as much as me. Alright, let's get this game started. Thank you for being here. Something strange is happening in our town. Rogue figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new, unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth for eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. Welcome to the world of horror. Important message will appear here. You found a new item. You've been following the weird cult for weeks, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you. His notebook is full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? The school is eerie quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an Eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old Atomy model, its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Oops. You entered the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly, the water turns murky, and you realize you're not alone in the pool. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. A tall woman with an unsettling face and a twitching lip stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff in my new office? Sure. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetus have so many legs? Oh. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetus have so many legs? I might have to start over. Let's help her. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. +5 experience. Your faint sound while walking around outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy bottle. Its heart beating. Sight almost makes you sick. found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry and find it. To open the door, select and hold the cursor on the door handle. Then drag the cursor. Whoa! You notice a backpack drifting. Let's enter the water. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly the water turns murky. You realize you're not alone in the pool. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. The taxi moves from the action ring once you feel that. Well, I beat that monster. As you enter the school room, you notice a strange black doll. Come closer. Against your better judgment, you approach the old doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white half-eaten corpse. Found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. He's ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Had he drawn it wrong, frozen to fear? You watch as the twitching horror gets closer. It raises enormous scissors and croaks, "Am I beautiful?" Twisting and twitching. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace left of her is the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly you pick up the scissors and your mouth widens in a smile. Spines ending B. Okay, we'll play again. We beat that one. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about the stars disappearing from the night sky? Old gods rule, casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. Backstory. Welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, the visual overload may be a little disorienting in the beginning. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods, creator of the game. That's the main game screen. Here you will interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. Over them to learn more. That's your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items. To inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up. Select the item in question from this area. There are 3 equipment slots. Equipped items do not count towards the 4 items limit. A. Weapon used in combat. B and C. Trinkets and armor. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn the combat? It will start during your first enemy encounter. Yes. Alright, let's go home. Alright. I'm going to start a new mystery. Alright. Unexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your time for some time now. You marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Chilling Chronicle Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. I dared to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. I dared to meet, aka Monto. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that's only made it more popular. aka Monto must be stopped before another kid is killed. I will investigate the school. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be good. Knowledge check failure. It was a complete waste. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs. Oh, let's go to the library. Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university. Let's see here. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When he asks what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying near. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mom slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. A tall woman with an unsettling face. Yeah, let's help her. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles filling the... One of the articles mentions a young doctor performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Let's investigate hospital. You meet with your friend who has recently started a nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be a perfect opportunity to ask about the recent her stories about missing patients. Mysterious surgeries and a strange infection are helpful, but they kill the mood. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. You found an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. You break the glass window, cutting yourself a little bit in the progress. This metal isn't made of gold, but you'll be able to sell it easily. Investing. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Something is clearly wrong. There are no lights inside the metro car, and all you can see are countless handprints pressed onto the windows. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you aren't the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Alright. Alright. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish squeak, you hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. Squish squeak, you can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish squeak, the door slowly opens. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me, his voice sounds like a faulty ring. Would you like red paper or blue paper? The tall man in red coat takes out a butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. Blood spatters on the stalls as you rush to the door. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You locked in here with the crazy man. Blood flowing from wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man was slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and faint. And when you wake up, he's gone. Somehow you know he'll be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. Chilling Chronicle of Crimson Cape, ending B. Rewards, he left something behind. 30 experience. The friendly dog disappeared last night. You'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. I guess we'll play the next one. Eerie episode of Evolving Ears. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turned around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kanya. That weird dude is back, you know, the one who studies fish. You shrugged, opening the door. Kanya follows and immediately enters the kitchen. Immediately. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring back this time? She grins. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what weird fish did he bring this time. Will you check it out? You will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda, but you really could use a drink. You buy a can of off-brand soda and take a sip. It tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean? We shouldn't. It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks. Unlike anything you've ever seen before, as you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird, ill-like fish. Despite your protests, Kanna decides to take one jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? So freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Despite your protests, Kanna decides to take one jar. Have you ever seen an eel like this? So freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? Passing by a faulty elevator. Its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird, tall woman standing in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. I've seen him burning some notes behind an apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is the eel even alive? People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering. The town's docks are mixed of modern warehouses, small shops and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill at the town center. It didn't take long to find someone willing to join you at the bar. You explain everything you know so far over a few drinks. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and the unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. Kanya was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers looked salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. decipher the notes. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. It's a wonder. If spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. The legend from the Prefecture Eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the prefecture would lay their eggs inside humans. The legend from the Prefecture Eels tell of a small village of robbers would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the prefecture would lay their eggs inside. Alright. This is a weird game, but it's kind of cool. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possibilities so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Ice cold water revitalizes you, and you're ready for the investigation. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into this apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug noncommittally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into this apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug noncommittally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. You can't shake the feeling that those small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kanya to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You can't shake the feeling that those small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kanya to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You sit on the couch and read your favorite book. Alright. Can we rest again? Yeah, we can rest again. Okay. Cool. This game is pretty unique. I think we'll finish this mystery and then we'll call it quits. I think this game is pretty fun. It's kind of interesting. I think we'll finish this mystery and then we'll call it quits. That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. Interesting. Kanya has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment. That pair has been following you since morning. You casually enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flaying around relentlessly. Where the hell is Kanya? I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my eye now, too. The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. You rush to the hospital with Kanya, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and he collapses in the chair in the waiting room. You rush to the hospital with Kanya, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and he collapses in the chair in the waiting room. You rush to the hospital with Kanya, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. I think that's my, that's horrible. Hopefully that helps it. That's horrible. I don't even know what that is. That's horrible. Hopefully that helps it. When you wake up, it's already night, trying to ask about your friend. You are met with weird reactions, as if she never existed. You rush to the operating theater yourself, but are stopped by armed policemen. Whatever happened? The doctors must have been too late to help. Okay, that's weird. Maybe the gain was too high. I don't know. Or maybe my phone was interfering with it. Alright, let's continue. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. You wonder if you will ever hear from your friend again. Eerie episode of Evolving Ills, ending B. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. Must be the radio. Mass fail. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing here? Let's take a hot bath. Alright, we're going to save and exit, and we're going to be done tonight. We'll play some more of this. Hold on. We got 2 more mysteries to play, and we'll play through them on the next stream, which will be Tuesday. So let's save and exit. Alright. We're done with this game. This game's kind of fun. Got 2 more mysteries to play. And we'll play through them on the next stream. Let's look at the achievements. Oh, no more achievements. I didn't get any more. Alright, we'll continue this stream. We'll play this game again. Tuesday night, we'll play a little bit of it. We'll finish the last 2 mysteries and see where it goes from there. Hopefully it's not that short of a game. But it seems interesting. Maybe we'll get through some more of it later. See if we can get different endings. But right now, thank you for watching this stream. Please like the stream if you like this game. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of these types of games, or you like the games that I stream. Also hit the notification bell so you know you'll be alerted next time I post a video or go live. You can also look at my live section on my YouTube channel and see what game or when I'm gonna go live again. I have my live streams scheduled for games so that I can put them in playlists. They're pretty much just live playthroughs of games, but you should check them out. Tomorrow night, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, I'll be streaming Palia again on the Switch. And then later that night, I think at 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. I'll be streaming The Evil Within on PC. And we'll get more into that game, more into the story in that game. And then Tuesday, it'll be World of Horror again. And then Wednesday, it'll be The Evil Within. Thursday, World of Horror. And then Friday, The Evil Within. But if we beat World of Horror Tuesday, then we might start a new game on Thursday. So, thank you for being here. Have a good night and Happy New Year's.